stream as well on YouTube. Good morning, everybody. So obviously, as most of you might know by now, CME was down last night from it was late. It was maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. And it did not open back up till 8:30 this morning. So for over 9-10 hours, the CME, futures, ES, NQ, gold, even crude oil were not trading. It is impossible to trade. It was halted because of that issue. Now things are back open again. So something I wanted to point out was gold recently had a contract rollover. So look at this contract shift from GCZ to GCG. So what happens when we're on these GC1 symbols on TradingView is our old charts, when we have B adjust on, which we want to keep that on, it gaps our old zones. So what we're going to do is take our measurement tool, go from 3998.8 to this demand zone 3961.5. So let's do that math. So let's see, take out calculator, 3998.8 minus 3961.5. That gives us a difference of 37.3. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to come over to all of our drawings. We're going to click the top one, scroll all the way down, click the bottom one, and hold shift when you click the bottom one. What that does is it selects everything. Now we could go up to this new toolbar will come up. This is settings for every drawing we have. We're going to go into settings, displacement, and we want to make this, so we want to move the zones higher by 37, so plus 37.3. Look at that, zones adjusted. Now we are good to go. Let's see, 3-hour supply right here on gold, it looks like a little bit too. Just adjust some old drawings and really line some stuff up a little better. There's a new supply zone on gold as well. So I'm finding some resistance above us, but it doesn't look like we're there just yet. So we might see some continuation first. Let's mark this out as our 3-hour supply. And also don't forget, we're going to want to check market because we want to see what our general bias should be today too. And market will give us that idea to say, hey, listen, we're leaning bullish, we're leaning bearish. These are the fundamental reasons why. So gold, intraday bullish. Wow, December rate cut odds are up to 84 to 87%. So if we go to our Fed Watch tool, that's very important to keep an eye on, guys, especially in these market conditions, when markets are really leaning on what the Fed has to say. When we have a Fed rate cut and we have high hopes of it happening, the optimism in the market is extremely strong, and that leads to good buying pressure. But when it was lower, we saw that we were selling off very hard. Hey, good morning, Kev. Good morning, Lil AR. Good morning, everybody. JPJ, what's up? Joe, good morning. Garrett, good morning. Oz, what's up? E. Marcel, good morning, guys. Hope you guys all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Some great food and surrounded by your loved ones. Let's see. So silver futures started trading after hours along CME halts. We could take a look at silver. Right now gold was consolidating. It did push higher. Still eat some old zones on gold that are no longer relevant. Look at our daily time frame on gold too. We want to make sure we just update everything. Previous day high, today's open price, previous day low. So I'd be looking for gold to close green today, so I'd want us to just stay above our open price today. So look, now what gold is trying to do is we had these higher highs. Now we created a higher low. Now we're trying to make another higher low. And hopefully we could take out this high right here. If we could take out this high right here on gold, 42.87, we're definitely back in a bull trend on gold. Just an FYI for you guys. 4-hour time frame. Now we're not going to get any fresh zones from yesterday, and the reason for that is because of the freeze. I'd hope there would be something in this area down here, but I'm not seeing anything. 1 hour, and again, that's because from 9 o'clock last night to 8 o'clock this morning, over 11 hours, the CME was halted. That is insane. Imagine being in a trade when that happened. Yo, good morning, Adonis. What's going on, bro? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Nicole? Hello, hello. So that's gold. Again, for the most part, what's this red zone up here? I want to make sure everything is reasonable. Okay, so look at this red zone, I think is that 3-hour supply I had just marked out. Yep, 3-hour supply. So I'm not really going to be interested in longs right off the bat. S3-hour, because of the supply zone. Now, if we react off it, we start to sell off, then I'm going to look for a short position. If we start pumping right through it like it's not even there, then I will look for a long position. Right now, though, I would like to see the reaction, right? We're traders, we look for the reaction in the market. Something I might note, too, is an extremely low volume shelf right here between 42.24 to 42.26. That would be right over here, 42.24 to 26. So here's 26, right there, 24, down over here. So we'll delete that for now. We could see if that area does want to hold as support, if gold can pull back. We do see that there is a big passive buyer sitting at 42.25 now. Let's see, 42.25, so 42. So possible longs on gold if we get that pullback, if we stay strong through this supply zone. I'd like to see us sort of break higher first, close somewhere within the zone, and then start to pull back and create that higher low off that. For now, we'll just, again, waiting for the reaction. Gonna add an alert here so I don't miss it. Now let's look at the ES and NQ. Daily time frame. Wow, a lot of strength. A lot of strength in the past few days. Really pivoted. 4-hour. Nothing major on the 4. We could delete some broken supply zones, no longer relevant to us because they've been broken. They were not respected. That's a demand zone we could keep. This is a demand zone that we did break. That is a zone we broke. Gold continuing higher. That's what I wanted to see for a possible long position on a pullback over here. Nice rally on gold. That's awesome. Good. That gives me more confidence on this pullback to 42.26 for longs. It's also right underneath this current 15-minute candle. So this current 15 closes, New York session opens. If we get a quick little move lower and we start to hold off 25.26, I'm going to be long gold, target new high a day. And even just a target new high a day with that entry and that stop loss, we're looking for a 5-to-1 risk to reward. That's a great trade setup. Let's see. I'm looking for anything supply or demand zone wise, essentially demand zone. I'm looking for a demand zone on the S&P and NASDAQ right now. Right now we're looking at the ES. We'd like to find demand. If we don't see anything, very small, sort of like an order block right here. This acted as support. This also acted as support yesterday. I'm sorry, on Wednesday. So 67.97, very strong support there. Let's mark this as our 1-hour demand. We're going to add an alert here, and we will look for support off of this zone because we are in supply right now on ES. So I'd like to see us reject it and possibly trade within this range that we even got from yesterday, right? So if we want to trade within the range, chop, chop, drop, buy the lows, sell the highs. What I might be looking for on ES. Might also, let's see if selling pressure comes in strong. Let's see our 15-minute time frame, 5-minute, 30-minute. It's going to say if our 15 we're getting like a supply zone, might reject that too. So we're definitely being extra patient and take advantage of any Black Friday sales there might be going on, guys. I think Bookmap has like 50% off. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Where everybody's got this little chat thing in the corner now. Even my site's got it. TradingPioneers.net. Check it out. Let's see. Cyber Monday. 60% off Global Plus monthly. That's cool. Oh, for 1 month. Quarterly, that's a good one. This is the best one. Their Black Friday sale, 50% off global plus quarterly plus 50% off data for 3 months. That's always their best sale. I wish they offered it more. Like a longer version. So S&P and NASDAQ, we're really not seeing anything high quality. If anything, the NASDAQ right here, if the 30-minute were to close somewhere down here, like over here near 25,360, this would be a bearish candle to the downside, and I would look for continuation. However, we have 3 minutes left in that. Might not happen, so we'll see. That's plenty of time for it to drop back lower, though. Gold is pulling back too, near an area of support, this 42.30. But let's see if we want to come back to that 42.26. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. Hope you guys all had a fantastic Thanksgiving yesterday and hope you're ready to make some money today. I'll do some Black Friday sales for for one-on-one sessions. If anybody's interested, we'll do 50% off per session if anybody does want to start. Definitely recommend. They're very helpful, guys. Helped a bunch of people that are in the Bullish Bears community with more of a hands-on approach, and it makes a big difference. You know, it gives you that extra sense of accountability. It's a different sense of teaching you than just watching the live streams. Watching the live streams are helpful because you're watching me trade, you're hearing my analysis on it, my breakdown, my reasoning, but it doesn't really hand over hand give you the idea of, hey, listen, look, I want you to look for this today. I want you to look for this week, whatever the case may be. When I have students, whether I see them once a week or twice a week, I like to give them sort of like a homework to say, hey, listen, this week I want you to focus on this. Big support here, 42.30 on gold. Come on now, break that. I'd be a little concerned over volume today because it's Black Friday, number one. Number two, yesterday was Thanksgiving. People are going to be off. People are not going to want to trade. I'd like to see NASDAQ, man. That 30-minute, I'm going to be short NQ off the 30-minute time frame. Just an FYI to you guys. Target is going to be a little tough to say, though. Let's see if we can find a demand zone on NASDAQ before markets open. First spot I always want to look at is the first area where we consolidated before this recent rally. 1 hour, very small 1 hour demand zone right there. That will be my target because I just want to trade the range today. So if this 30-minute, which is already trying to flip back lower, if it can close somewhere, say over here, I'm going to look for NASDAQ shorts. But it's got to close down there. Oh, markets. Oh, we got a minute, man. We got a minute. We got a minute. Kick it. If it doesn't close there, there's no trade off of this off open. Equity's taking a bit of a hit off open too. Some of them are above their previous day high, except Nvidia. Amazon's markets are open in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Get ready. So guys, what I'm doing is I have the limit order ready to sell. I'm gonna just take some micros. If I do take this, I hit sell, stop loss up here, look to trade it to down here. And yeah, 10 seconds, we'll see. I'll let you guys know if I take it. I wanted to see us close lower than that yellow level on the 30-minute. Whew, that's close. That is close. I'm going to take it very light size. I do understand we can chop back higher, so I know what my risk is, know what my reward is. So I am in a short. I did put my stop at 82. So if it does just run higher, I'm out. But I was looking for a quick sell right at the open on NQ. Nvidia is selling off at market open. Google with a little bit of resistance. So we shall see. And some shorts on NASDAQ. VIX is trying to move higher off of key level 2, which is great. Nice, there we go. Come on now, Naz. Let's get a little move going. Let's get a little Black Friday shopping spree off of trading. Nope, markets are like, nah, I don't want to. I definitely don't want, I was going to say, I definitely don't want to get stopped out too soon on this. 82 is my stop. 82 is up here. So I've got a wide stop. Weighted index still weak. I almost want to add on this pullback up here because I don't, Nvidia with another drop lower too. Like, it definitely looks better for the shorts in my opinion. Weighted index is at a key area of support though, but it is pretty weak too. So I'll be patient. I'm not going to add here. I'll just hold. If it does hit 382 though, I'm out. If it's 382, we're done with the stream for the day. We're going to go have a good day and a good weekend. Need Nvidia to start dropping here, man. That'll help NASDAQ with a big drop off the top. But right now, we really got to find that continuation lower on the 30. Without it, probably going to stop us out. That's why I didn't want to add. 82 is my stop. We're getting there. We just swept this recent high. 82, there's 80. Come on, it's going to hit 80. All right, so stopped out of the shorts for now. I will be a little more patient on it. Very small risk on that. We'll probably wait for gold, if anything. Gold did just hold key level 42.30. Look at that support we had right there. I wanted to see us make our way towards 42.25. So we could be patient. I don't like longs at this point on ES or NQ. I'll let you guys know if that bias does change. But for now, we'll just wait. Gold got a little bit of a spike up right there. Be careful, man. Volume is going to be very, very, very off today. It's very strange in general. ES. Almost want to short ES here off this 38 stop at the 42 we just created. But even that doesn't look high quality. Like, look, we're about to go make that high again. I wanted to see off this seller, this 39.75, that they hold us lower. But they're failing. VIX is trying to move lower. ES, if ES struggles here, I'd consider it. I just don't like the weighted index trying to move up a little bit. How's the Dow looking? Dow's chopping. Might be a no trade zone. Let's see. I'd like to see if sellers could protect 40, 68, 40, 50. Like, protect us back to the downside, but we have targets to the upside. So again, we don't want to be like rushing into anything. We don't want to be fighting any trends. We do see buyers are trying their best to bring us higher, and the Fed rate would still keep us bullish. So let's be a little more patient if we do want to take a short. Let's wait. I think I'm more patient for gold at this point. I'd consider a long off to 42.30, seeing how well it held earlier. We got a bit of a low volume shelf off 30 to about 27 as well, 30 to 27. So we can mark that out just so we could visually see it, 30 to 27. But we have another low volume shelf right under that, and that was my original trade setup that I was looking for. So 2 possible trades on gold over there. Let's see, gold looking bullish still. CVD is positive on gold. So right now I would look to see if we could range back lower for a moment, test some levels, and then go long off of 42.30.60. 42.30.4. So dip into 30 again and hold around 0.4. For like 28.4 is a stop loss, real tight stop loss on that trade. Just looking to trade it back to the top of the range. 15 minute, pretty bullish. 30 minute, pretty bullish. Just wait. Could also look see if we break this level and reverse after we break that level, find a big seller, and then reverse higher again. Because then that seller, that big volume, that would be our volume catalyst to go along. So until then, this is a lot of chop. It can squeeze higher. ES and NQ are trying to squeeze higher. We're going to leave them alone. That halt really threw us off. It's Black Friday. There's no reason to be giving money back or anything like that. ES and Q doing a whole lot of chopping right now. Big drop on the VIX, which is bullish. Weighted index held that support area, but it is weak. You can see if NASDAQ has any low volume areas. It does not. ES does not. So gold is really, again, the one we're waiting on today. Looking for gold to make its way back lower. 3 more points. Come on now. But don't forget, too, VWAP is all the way down here, 41.96. So not for nothing, we get weak here, we fail strong. This could also lead up to a nice short position on gold. So we'll be patient. No reason to overtrade. No reason to jump the gun. Wait for your confirmation to take a trade. ES and Q continuing. NQ far above its pre-market highs, and that ES not yet. It is very close though. There we go, making its way to that next target. We had 68.48. Now, if ES could continue above 68.43 right now, it would leave a low volume shelf right here at 68.4250. If it fails it, we're going to remain range bound. So where are we at right now? We said, nope, see, it's chopping through it. It's no longer creating that low volume shelf again. Oh well. Gold doing its best. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Good morning, good morning. Austin, he might have not posted them because the CME was down to like 8:30. So like he couldn't do his pre-market prep or anything. Guys, I'll be right there. Waiting for gold though. Alright, let's see. Gold pumping, pumping, pumping. ES flumping, flumping, flumping. Damn, bro. It's what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. Markets don't want to give us money on Black Friday. This is when markets are supposed to be giving us a sale. Yo, YouTube, man, if you're here, hit that like and subscribe button. 50% off Bullish Bears memberships. Lifetime memberships. Could even wait for the 30 minutes to close, but the 30-minute closes in 20 minutes.
Just a quick question on that membership, Kevin.
Yeah.
Is that email that's sent out, is that for lifetime, is it?
Yeah, the one that's on sale is the lifetime.
What do you mean by lifetime?
Forever, Victoria. You're not going anywhere.
Oh, wow. Oh, I might look into that. Who's the best person to speak to about it online?
Yes, I guess Angel maybe. Black Friday sale, say 50% off Next Level Library. $4.97.
Is that for a lifetime? What? That means like we're subscribed for a lifetime?
Yeah, exactly. Like a one-time fee instead of like a monthly.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Thanks, Kevin.
For sure. For sure. Comes with, obviously, the Discord, comes with the courses. This one, the yearly, the next level, is the one that also comes with my Futures Masterclass. So It's definitely packed. It's got a lot of information. In my opinion, when I was creating the masterclass, yeah, Austin says worth the money. I definitely agree. When I was making the masterclass, I was gonna sell that alone for 750. So 500 even. Very good. Good sale. W's in the chat. Ooh.
So what? That's just a one-off payment for a lifetime to Discord and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Plus you get the percentage off. Yep. I'm looking for 4240. 4240 on gold, man. What a pump. Nas took a big turn to the downside too. That is crazy, bro. No trade zone. Except for possibly gold up here. But same deal where it's like maybe, but you'd want to be patient because it could just do whatever it wants. It could dump through here, it could hold this level. Earlier it was holding levels, now it's trying to dump through levels. If we hold here, I'm looking for longs on gold. Okay, I'm trying to get filled long gold. Oh, come on, fill me. 39.6 is where I was trying to get filled. I'm a little concerned we just drop like we're hot. Alright, so I'm filled long gold. If it stops me out, we're definitely done for the day. I almost want to get out for a scalp. I'm not confident in these longs anymore. Stop was at the low we just made. I really wanted to see buyers hold us off of this low. And if we fail it, then I'm out. Sellers are trying to step in. CVD has been positive. I'll put my stop loss one tick under that low in case it wants to double bottom. But we really got to see us turn back around to the buy side for buyers to continue. If not, I think sellers might want to take it down another leg. Yep, let's see. I'm gonna give it a little room. Oh, no, it didn't let me give it a little room. Yeah, this is gross price action today, guys. Don't even. Like, now we might come all the way back to that 30. 42.30. Originally we won 42.26. What's NASDAQ doing? Anything? Whole lot of nothing, man. Whole lot of nothing. Could wait for the 15 to close. Yeah, definitely waiting for that 15 to close. Holy crap, look at gold too, man. Whoo. Faded all those buyers. That means, guys, when you fade a direction, it basically means it went against. Waiting for that NAS to close. I mean, again, we might not get good continuation. Volume is very weak right now. Very poor right now. Ideally, I'd want to see the support here on gold. That's been what we've wanted to see for a little while now, so I'm not jumping the gun again. CVD took a bit of a hit. What's going on? Hey, Sophie. Already subscribed. Nice. No, nice you got out of BMNR. I'd consider a long here on gold if we could see some buying volume. That's some buying volume. I just want to see continuation, though, afterwards. Without continuation, we're just going to fail again. Might even want to reverse it there and be short instead of longing this, but we also don't want to, like, overtrade. Because just as easy as sellers could step in is just as easy as buyers could step in. Especially in these market conditions we're seeing where it's just going both ways. Horrible price action, guys. Horrible. Waiting on a 15-minute to close is ideal. 15 closed real nice and bearish on gold. I would like to try to stay bearish on gold off of the 15-minute close. So ideally, would like to see us break lower. So like this 15 needs to start breaking lower, sort of Not ASAP, but like, yeah, ASAP. Because if it doesn't, again, we're just going to stay range bound. We're not going to go anywhere. But I'd like to see gold break lower from here off the 15-minute time frame analysis. And if it doesn't, then again, I'd have more faith in the longs. But with this supply zone we're in, the weakness we're seeing, with everything just being choppy, I almost have more faith in nothing. Should almost have faith in nothing, right? Oh, big spread. We might get a pop up here. Be careful. These trades are extremely poor probability, extremely low probability today. No trade zone today. If this does stop out, we will definitely be done for the day. And it looks like it is getting ready to stop out. 38.7 is stop loss. Right up in here. So a little, all it needs is a little kick up and I'm out. But I'm really looking for that drop on the 15. But clearly buyers are trying their best. We did get a 5-minute close bearish. So it's like part of me is like, well, even if we kept our stop loss a little wider. But it's just not worth it. Not worth it. 255 left. Need to see some volume. I do like the volume that picked up. I'm just seeing this right now. The volume that picked up on that last 5-minute that gave us the reversal. That's a lot of volume that stepped in supply that could possibly give us a pivot in the opposite direction. And again, ideally, what would be great is if we could make our way back to VWAP with low volume. 234 left in this 5-minute. Again, we are weak. Buyers are not having the best of time at stepping in, other than this leg that we saw earlier off of 42.30. But I'd like to see us go crush 42.30 again. We haven't broken out of this supply zone, so it's not a broken zone yet either. A lot of selling accumulating here. We want to see the CVD start to push bearish, start to push negative. But we see buyers keep trying to hold it. We're almost squeezing here. So the joke being, we're either going up or we're going down. We're in a supply zone. I'd like to see us try to move lower from here. The 15-minute was also keeping me bearish. That's why I wanted to see us move lower as well. So off of those different confluences, that's where I got my bias from. We're coming down near, now 42.30 is crucial. This is a major level. If we could break 42.30, we might be in for a huge short trade on gold. Because a lot of people were trying to hold this level. We're getting close. There is 42.30 even. 42.30 even right there. Trying its best to hold it. We could even look to get out here to play it safe and then look to re-enter if we break the level. Right? Play it safe. We got in here, get out here. If we range bound, then at least we got out at the lows. Let's see. 5-minute closes in a minute and a half. I'm going to give it that minute and a half to close too, because again, if we can start to break below this level, that would be major. A lot of people, even buyers, are going to stop out once we can sink below this 42.30. So that's going to, again, help influence the bears. So that's what I would like to see lower. I just hate that 42.30. Until we break it, it is still support. You have to remember that too. 30 seconds left, 40 seconds left in this 5-minute. Getting a little bit of a spread here. Again, what's keeping me bearish is that 15. I will keep it on the 15. We will stay patient. We got 10 minutes left in the 15-minute candle to close too. I'd like to see this close red and the following continue. And for the 15-minute to close, that requires it's 10 minutes left for that to happen. That's 2 more 5-minute candles, not including the one we're on right now. So again, ideally, I'd like to see a strong break lower on this one like we're trying to see right now. And then continuation within the next few candles too. But 42.30, man, 42.29.8, also major, major, major level, major support there. Buyers have not given up that level yet. Got a little news coming up in there. I'm not stopping out of this yet. See if we got any headlines. Nope, nothing major. We're back near my entry point on gold. That could have been a possible re-entry off of that 42.30. So just be a little careful on that. I didn't even realize. Well, I guess I did. I said that was support, so we break it. But what would look more probable? Continuation here or random wick here? Well, it is a bit more of a bull trend, so we'll give it that. So I guess on that note, oh, that stinks. I didn't realize it took one GC contract. I've been trying to take micros lately so I could trade multiple. But being in one GC, I cannot scale in or out, or I would take off half at around 42.30 for some profit. Alright, we'll see. CVD is trying to move red. Either stop out or go to take profit. That's the way this cookie's going to crumble. 15-minute, I was really looking for us to continue lower. So I'm not too concerned on the wick back higher. But if we can just blow right through again, I'll get out right up over here. 38.7 is my stop loss. Again, it looks like buyers are trying to take it higher, but just be so careful here. We've been pretty range bound. Buyers have been failing since about 9:44 now. But they're definitely trying their best to hold 42.30. It's important to look at price as levels and price by time. They pulled some orders to the upside. Again, ideally, I'd like that to be weakness. I'd like to see us try to break lower to some of the price targets to the downside, but might not have any price targets to the downside, which we really don't, if I'm looking right now. 41.65, but we're trying to make our way higher right now. Be careful. Be patient. 2:30 left in the 5-minute. Want to see this dump. Instead, it might pump. Hey, there you go. Good job, Sophie. Not bad at all. She got in BMNR last Tuesday. Made 530 on it. That is awesome. That is amazing. I need to see some sellers step back in. Gold looks like it's trying its best to squeeze higher. 42.38.7 is my stop loss. 38.7. Looks like we're trying to get there. Yeah, stopped out. Poor price action, not even worth it, man. I knew it wasn't going to be worth it today, too. Obviously, we all knew that. And yet, here we are. VIX chopping, gold chopping. I still wouldn't lose faith that the 15 doesn't flip back bearish on gold. But again, for something like that, would need to see it ASAP. Starting to form some of those, what I call the fake levels below us a little bit, but we really, again, need to start seeing some selling pressure up here. Gotta reject these highs. Possible weakness. Right there. Stop at the 28, like a 2-point stop, but we'll see. It did stop me out. I'm done for the day, man. Stopped me out too many times. Gotta know when to call it, when to say when. But now that it's got all these fake levels under it, now I think it wants to run. As funny as it is. Because at 15, man, we got 5.5 left in the 15. That's plenty of time for it to flip now. Now that it stopped me out, now that I'm sure it stopped a lot of people out on that wick, it's going to continue, right? What do markets need to continue? They need volume. They need volatility. Well, they just stopped people out. There's your volume. Yup. Wow, gold. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely absurd. Nah. I'd hope it pushes bullish right now. No way. Alright, there we go. Good. Make me feel a little better about getting stopped out. It's alright, man. Next week, we're back to a full week of trading. Right? Think so. I don't see any holidays next week. Yay, we're back. Next week, first week of December. That's nuts, man. First week of December. Gold doing a whole lot of nothing up in here, man. I'd be more bearish because of the supply zone, but I'd be more bullish because of the failures we've seen to break lower. Bro, gold. I knew it, man. I'm telling you, man. Oh, well. I'm not in it, but I'm definitely ready to see it sink. CVD's been pushing lower, too. 15 needed to continue lower. We've got 3.5 left on that. Not for nothing. We closed lower on the 15, then we could look for a re-entry. Right now, it still hasn't even closed in our direction, so it could still technically chop around up here. Time candle price action wise does look better to the downside though. If we're trading based off price action, that would be we'd be short. Volume though, pretty choppy. But again, I like the shorts, man. I'm very disappointed in my execution and stops there, but whatever. Getting a bit of a wick, getting a spread there. ES and NQ have also been extremely choppy, so again, it's not like we're forcing trades. We know to be patient. We see what's going on. Now we know when to say when to. Bro, gold. You guys better start cashing in on gold. I'm going to want a finder's fee for this one, guys. 15's got 230 left, so if we see continuation for the... Oh, man, they got some fake orders printed around 42.26, 42.28. You didn't even know it. We've been squeezing between the support, 42.30, and resistance, 42.40. That would have been if I seen that. Again, it's all hindsight, right? So we got to figure out ways to break that hindsight, to break any bad patterns, and to fix our execution. Okay, well, now I see that we've been range bound. Well, what would have helped me find that range? Well, look at that. We have low volume up here near the 38. That's where I had my stop loss. No, well, next time that should be where my entry should be. So again, it's just how can I fix it so next time I don't make the same mistake? How can I fix it so that the next time I can improve and do better? Or even if it wasn't a mistake, how can I fix it so that I could make more off of this winning trade? See that? 15 hasn't closed. We got a minute 16 left. VIX down 8% for... Oh, wow. What's up, Austin? Yeah, dude, I do apologize. I'm sorry, I just saw your message now. I was in gold. I got stopped out on all these little wicks up and down. Unfortunately, I do wish I was still in it. I would have much rather done an entry up here to stop loss somewhere up here. Instead, I had an entry down here, and it did wick me out. So we're just being patient at this point. 40 seconds left. We do want to see gold break below 42.30. If that is the case, it can be leading up for a very nice sell-off towards 41.98. Silver almost hit 56. Wow, that's crazy. What is it? SL, right? Or SI? SI. Those are the letters I think of when I think of silver. Wow, that is crazy, man. Amazing. Just an FYI, guys. 15-minute on gold did not close bearish. Well, technically it closed bearish because it was a red candle. But when we're looking for supply, we look for these big rejection candles like this one right here. Then we look for a sell-off. We look for a strong candle lower. We did not get that strong candle lower. This is range-bound price action. I am actually happy that we stopped out. I guess not happy I stopped out. Again, it could have been a better entry had we played this a little smarter. Yeah, there's some selling. But you can't trade off of hindsight. You can't be upset with yourself off of execution. You can only journal it and try to do better. right? Our goal as traders, as people, no matter what it is, forget as traders, as individuals, if we're learning anything, whether we're trying to be a doctor, even if you're learning a video game, guess what? Everything takes time, everything takes effort, and everything takes some trial and error. And over time, you'll start to see what works, what doesn't work, and with the market, you'll start to see repetitiveness. You'll see things you see frequently, and those will be the things you want to act on. In the market, we want to find things we could repeat daily. We're getting ready to break below 42.30, man. Bro, this has been such crazy support, 42.30. There we go. There's a dip below it, 42.29.9. And it spikes back up. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see. Who knows? 30-minute also. 30-minute, okay, here we go. 30-minute also gave a bit of a rejection candle. But same situation where we would need this 30 to close somewhere lower. It is looking like we're trying to line up. Volume is trying to finally push lower. But we would really need to remain below 42.32 at this point. So, right, if I was still in the short, I'd be moving my stop loss. Then it would be at 38. Again, hindsight always being 20/20. It is what it is. We just got to take it for what it is. I was also looking for 42.25 as possible support too. 26 down here. Wow, gold. That is diabolical of gold. And got to remember too, the spread we've been having though too is wild, man. Wow. Okay. That's crazy, man. I like being right, but I like being in it when I'm right. Yeah, gold, give me alerts. That's what I want right now. And I think it's my bad too, because I decided, okay, today will be the day I go back to minis. Because for a week or two I was trading micros to size down a little bit. And I was like, alright, now I'll come back. Not the right time. YouTube, man, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I want to see 42.30 act as resistance now, because it acted as support so well for such a long time. If we can't manage to get back above it, that would be very, very disheartening for any of the short positions. But ideally, we'd like to stay below it and head back lower again. I think Apex was running a new sale, a different sale, so 80% off still, but for the 100K account, it's like $10 for the PA fee, which is like a new sale for them. But the 100K account, the goal's 6,000 and your trail stop is 3,000. So it doesn't really make sense to go for 100K when you go for a 50K when your goal is 3 and your trail is 25. Now, here's the 42.30. They're pulling some levels from there. I'd like to see 42.30 hold as resistance now, especially because it's under a supply and everything. Okay, here we go. We broke above it. Again, I said there'd be trouble for the sellers if we could get back above it. So we have to see the reaction here. Can we hold above it? Do we break back below again, or what? Wow, we're trying to hold, man. This is a huge no-trade zone. This is massive, massive. No-trade day, really. ES and NQ are even in worse conditions. So ladies and gentlemen, on that note, it is 10:05. We usually call it early around 10:30, but this type of price action is practically not tradable, and as traders, whether again you have 20 years experience or 2 days of experience, when you're able to recognize it's a non-tradable day, you sit cash Or if you, like me, took a couple trades, you get stopped out, and you call it a day. Do not overtrade, guys. Do not force anything. Do not overtrade. I promise it will never play out, ever. Don't blow your account just because you think you can make it back. Oh, I stopped out. Well, I think I can make it back now. No, 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 no. Oh, well, I said if we got back above, I'd go long now. I go long here, and then what happens? It goes short. We don't want to do that. No way, no way, no way. Markets are giving us confluences to the upside, confluences to the downside, confirmation over here, confirmation over there. It's a 50-50 market. It is not tradable, not something that we are interested in taking or putting risk into, right? We don't want to put risk into markets like this. Never put risk into uncertainty. So yeah, sellers still trying off the supply. And buyers took it back. And sellers took it back. And buyers took it back. And look at ESNQ on the 15-minute time frame. There's like 3 volume in this whole day. Guys, we are the whole volume of the market today. It's just retail today. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're going to be wrapping up the stream very shortly. If anybody has any last-minute Q&A or questions or anything, please feel free to holler. But yeah, why not wrap it up as an early day and have a nice long weekend? Had the day off yesterday. I hope you guys had some nice food, spent some time with some loved ones, some family, some friends. Be thankful. Every day is a blessing, guys. Winning day, losing day, don't let trading affect the rest of your day, right? Trading should be considered our job. We should only be thinking about it during our job's hours, or if we have extra hours to pick up, which would be like doing our own technical analysis or pre-market analysis. Right now, markets are crappy. We're not getting good setups. If we want, we could add alerts, but it's really not worth it. Plus, that halt overnight was also a huge red flag. Like, what is going on? So, stay out of it. It's not worth it. And again, don't even ask yourself, if you ask yourself, oh, well, can I trade this? Sure, you could trade anything, right? We could all trade anything. But the question isn't, can you trade it? The question is, are you comfortable putting risk here? Are you comfortable putting risk in markets that look like they're a barcode, where it's red, green, wick, 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 wick? Are you comfortable with that risk? And the answer should be no. We should not be comfortable with that risk. Evidently the CME had not... Yep, Austin, that's the CME outage we were talking about earlier. So, yeah, what happened, let's see if I can find my post about it. You guys get the scoop. And look, again, it was like, oh, well, let me try to go long here. That would have stopped you out. Alright, let's see. Let's see ME. CME outage last night. Due to cooling issue at Cyrus 1 data centers, our markets are currently halted. Support is working to resolve the issue in the near term and will advise clients of pre-open details as soon as they are available. This was 11:13 last night when they posted. It was around 9 o'clock was the last candles we saw last night. Since then, they have opened up 8:30. That is almost 11 hours later. But it halted oil, gold, Forex, equity futures. I mean, it halted a lot. It was massive. First time in a long time. Wow, gold, really? Yo, we had shorts on gold, guys. I'm just saying, that's all I'm saying, man, is we did have it. But it is what it is. Just gotta be patient and play off those low volume areas, man. Those are huge, extra helpful, especially intraday. And I just gotta keep running with it, man. That's how I've been able to print the most. Well, then that's just what we gotta follow. And same with you guys. If you guys find a trading strategy that, let's say it's a little different from mine, but you're finding consistency with it, you're finding confidence in it, Trade it, man. Trade it. Just because Joe Schmo on the internet doesn't use it doesn't mean it's a bad strategy. Every strategy in trading works to a degree. It all depends on your personality and your personal preference and how you trade. Like, bro, I can't believe gold. And it literally, we were short here, right? We were short here. It stopped me out. And then, so I was definitely a little too early. I was excited to trade. We'll be real. We're all excited to trade sometimes. Just an emotion that we have to try to kick. Like, damn, man. Big buy right there. I'd get out right there. There'd be no reason to hold a trade like that anymore. Yes, and NQ, even worse, price action. Look at NASDAQ. Market open, it went bullish. Then we were bearish for 2 candles. Then we were bullish. Then we were bearish for 3 candles. Then we were bullish. Now the question is, are we going to be bearish for 4 candles? Are we going to be bearish for 1 candle? Are we going to stay bullish? We don't know, so we won't trade. We don't trade what we don't know. And we don't trade what we're not confident in. We don't see reactions. We don't see anything giving us a clean side. Okay. This might be re-entry spot on gold shorts right up here. Like, it's 42.25-ish. But, damn, man. Crazy. Again, like I said, also to make its way to VWAP, because we have low volume today, so we might gravitate towards our VWAP. There was that last little leg towards that 25, and blah. Good morning, everybody. Getting a bit of buying. Oh, gold. Silver's been nuts. Silver's sort of low-key keeping gold in this range too, because heavy metals are doing very well, especially something like silver, which is at new all-time highs. That's just strong overall sentiment of commodities, of the heavy metals like gold. So shorts are definitely struggling, right? There's no doubt about it. I mean, every time we tried, we popped, we tried, we popped, we tried, and now we're chopping. So don't sell the lows, just be patient, and we might not even get any more setups from here. Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth funds is in advanced talks to invest in Leonardo spas. Okay, that doesn't help anything. Thank you, though. Oh, except LDO. I wonder if that's a company, maybe stock-wise. Canada's third quarter GDP surprises and growth of 2.6%. Oh, wow. Kenya November inflation at 4.5% year over year. Can you believe that? Get it? Kenya? Can you believe that? All right. U.S. silver futures start trading after hours. Long CME hold. German blah, blah, blah. Nothing too major today. Except, of course, gold hitting our supply zone. And, yo, I just saw 2 gold. Market level 42.45. 42.45 right up there. That's something, man. Pretty clean, dude. That's why we like look at the low volume, because a lot of times, unless we trade within those low volume areas for a long time, we're not going to pick up volume there. We're most likely going to trade away from it. So if that's the case and we could get enter up there or enter in low volume and we trade away from it, great. Same with the low volume to the downside. We enter, we trade away from it, great. We stay range bound. Let us be range bound within the low volume area, so when we buy the low, we could get out for a scalp. When we sell the high, we could get out for a scalp, right? So we're always looking to trade that right direction, that right range. Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. Dude, it would have been Merry Christmas had we still been in this gold short. Sheesh. Alright, ladies and gents, we're wrapping up the stream there. Hope you guys all had a fantastic Thanksgiving yesterday. I hope you guys had a great trading day today, this week. And if not, next week is a new week. I'll be live here on YouTube, so make sure you guys join in here on YouTube as well. Hit that like and subscribe. And of course, Bullish Bears community, it will be another great week of trading next week. I feel it. It's December. It's going to be some good price action. We're going to do well. We're going to print money in the whole month of December. Guys, have a great day and have a great weekend. Peace.